Hello, today we're going to demonstrate our project for ECEN 490 power systems. Our project is going to look at the use of solar panels. We want to test whether the use of mirrors together with solar panels will allow the solar panels to output more power and to output it efficiently. We also want to determine whether or not it is cost effective to do this.
Okay, so here's where we're testing out the different project. Right now we have 4 solar panels set up, and they are tied in series, and we put a 1K ohm resistor, and we have 2 multimeters hooked up, one to measure voltage, one to measure current. So first, this is just set up with no mirrors, and then the 4 solar panels in series. So you can see we're getting about 27 milliamps of current, and our voltage is 25.6. So now we'll add a mirror that's shining the sunlight directly onto them. And so our voltage is 26.5 with a amperage of 27.8 milliamps. So, and then without the mirrors again, it was 25.5. Okay, so it went up about an amp or a volt, which because of the 1K resistor made our current go up. So now we were measuring, the difference between adding a mirror or adding a solar panel. So we have another solar panel here that we'll hook up in series. Now we're getting about a little more than 6 volts per solar panel, so we're guessing that this is going to add another 6 volts, and which will make our current go up, of course. Oh, and we're back. We had some wiring difficulties. Okay, so we hooked up our 5th solar panel. Excuse me. In series. We have the same resistor. We're now getting 33.65 milliamps of current with 31.6 voltage. So quite a big difference in the voltage. A lot bigger than adding the mirror did. So. And then I guess just for fun, we'll shine the mirror on these 5, see if there's a difference. It's 32.1, 32.5 volts, 34.60 amps. So a little boost, but not nearly as drastic as adding the next solar panel. So we're gonna look at another aspect of solar panels, or maybe an idea that could be done. We were looking at, solar panels lifetime is about 20 years right now, and that's basically because they are exposed to the weather. So we were going to look at if it would be possible to obtain a similar voltage or power output from our solar panels if they were placed in a place that was shielded from the weather. So for instance, if you could put them inside the house, or inside your roof where they're protected, and then use mirrors to direct the sunlight onto the solar panels. Now obviously there'd be some difficulties as far as keeping the sun's reflection onto the solar panels, but we're looking at the idea to see if it's even viable to begin with. So we'll move our solar panels over to the shade. Okay, Gary's going to stand over there with a mirror, and I'm going to stand over here with another mirror, so he'll reflect the sun onto me, and I'll reflect it down onto our solar panels. See if we can get a good enough cross section there. Pretty skewed. Okay, we're getting most of it covered. Right now I'm looking at about 13 milliamp, 16, 18, 20, 21, 23 milliamps and about a 22 voltage. So there is a drop of about, I think we were at 36 before, so about 14 volts by having it in the shade. Alright, so now we got Gary out here with two mirrors shining onto this one mirror that'll be shining onto our solar panels. So right now we're getting about 33 volts. 33 milliamps, sorry. 31 volts if we can hold it steady. So we're getting results that are similar to having them straight out in the sunlight. Okay, so now I'm inside some doors. Gary's out there shining into here. So we're going to have these in a more protected environment indoors. And I will shine this down. Now we just tested it a little bit and it looks like this window anyways does quite a bit of shielding. So we weren't able to hit even close to what we were getting outside. See, and we've got almost direct, we've got a lot of sunlight directed onto there, and we're only getting about, I saw it jump up to 16, oh, 17. That's the highest we've seen. So definitely a lot of the energy is being filtered out through that window. There may be other windows that would not filter that much energy, so it might be more efficient, but we don't really have the means to test that right now. So, but it's an idea anyways that could be looked at. So that's our pretty much testing our project, and we'll do some math to see exactly what the efficiencies are per dollar of adding a solar panel or adding mirrors, and maybe how it'll affect the total voltage, current, and the power in the system. So we'll do some calculations and we can report on that.